It's your turn.
Hey.
Hi. We're back.
Yes.
Again.
I'm not acting up anymore. I think
bit.
that I have recovered from last week, so I don't have any
act up
left in me. So I'm good and ready.
Okay, so if you're good and ready, what new music did you listen to?
This heifer.
She wasn't ready.
Look, y'all, here's the thing. I told y'all I haven't been working, and I usually listen to my music at work. So what had happened was...
You told us this last week.
I haven't really been just watching movies and writing. So...
Okay, well, personally, we approve of the writing.
I'm writing about food. So I'm watching movies and I'm writing about food, and I don't have a food playlist. If y'all have a food playlist, hook us up, because that probably would get me to listen. I got wireless headphones. I can move about. But Nikki is our resident new music woman until next week, because I'm going to come with the pain. So
I bet you don't know new music coming out next week. I'm like, girl, you only heard 2 things. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Okay. First up, we have Sad Day by FKA Twigs. It was a sad song.
Let me tell you something about her.
No.
Okay.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
when I first discovered her, she had this song that I really, really liked. In a video, like it was the bomb. But ever since then, everything else that had come out have been truly disappointed me. And I don't know what it is.
It's
and
her.
I'm like,
tell you it's her.
Yikes. Like, because I feel like I want to like her. Like, I want to like her a lot. But
Don't do it.
I'm having impossibilities.
That's how I felt about that song. So don't listen to Sad Day. It will make you sad. Our resident local reggaeton artist Ozuna has a song.
I'm so mad he local regular.
And I called him reggaeton.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Hasta que salgo el sol. It's a banger. Just come listen to it.
But do we know what he's saying?
No. Do we need to? Since we're in the Spanish genre, we might as well continue. Tusa by Karol G featuring Nicki Minaj, who is speaking in Spanish. Look, I didn't even put the J on there. I was done. Anyway, El Edu Tipo by MC Kevin O'Chris. That's his whole name, MC Kevin O'Chris. Featuring Drake. Drake is singing like this is the B-side of the Scorpion album that he put out earlier.
Look, I'm like this.
Yes, Drake is just singing. He's singing like it's a Summer Walker record. He's just singing. So I just want Drake to come out with his R&B album with no rap. That's all.
Didn't he already put out 5 of those stuff?
Singles, yeah, not all.
Look.
Well, his whole B-side of the score. But anyway.
Yeah.
Luke Combs featuring Eric Church, Does to Me. Y'all think I wasn't going to bring no country in there. So, Luke Combs' big-ass voice, because he has a big-ass voice.
Does he really?
Sounds very little. I mean, no, his voice sounds big. But Eric Church comes up in there, and his voice sounds very little next to Luke Combs. So I would tell y'all.
Well, I think that's interesting, though.
It do.
That's very interesting that Eric Church's voice sounds little.
Bitty.
Yeah, that's why when you said it, I was like,
yeah, I don't know what he was doing, and he only did like a verse, not 2 verses, 3 verses. He only did like a verse and a little bit of the chorus, and that was it. It was a very weird collaboration for me. Labyrinth, you know Labyrinth from Euphoria. He did the song.
The song that everybody liked.
Yes, All of Us. That's the name of the song.
That's the song my sister liked.
Yes, has a new song out called Like a Movie. It is giving me the blues type vibe. It is very guitar riffy. I'm a fan.
Okay.
I'm a fan. Frank Ocean has a song called In My Room. He should have left it in his room. Jason Derulo stayed in his lane with a song called F It Up. Literally sounds like all the rest of the Jason Derulo songs.
Well, he's a pop artist. They're all gonna sound the same.
He just stayed right there. Panic at the Disco has a song called Into the Unknown, which is on the Frozen 2 soundtrack. I am biased. I don't like Frozen, nor am I going to watch or like Frozen 2. So I didn't like the song, but I like Panic at the Disco.
Do you know that Panic at the Disco is one person.
Yes.
I did not realize that till last summer.
You're learning facts here? Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they got the disco.
1%. Up in Smoke with Stunna for Vegas. Not Stunna.
No, but Stunna for Vegas.
Stunna for Vegas.
You know, I follow the baby. He posts all his stuff. So
featuring Offset. It sounds like a Migos song, so it works. It works.
Have you noticed that Offset has been doing a lot of stuff by himself?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
We'll talk about that in another podcast.
All right.
Ozzy Osbourne is back with a song called Under the Graveyard. It is typical Ozzy. I'm going to push you out the chair. He is not dead yet.
Under the Graveyard is perfect.
Can I tell you, I think the lyrics in the song say I woke up and wished I was dead. I was like, but I thought you were. Yeah, so he is making... he's making music from the graveyard. PTSD.
That's Fantasia.
And Tank. And the Bonfyre.
I have a funny story to tell about the Bonfyre later. And
PTSD stands for post-traumatic sex disorder. I was like, what does the D stand for? Shit. I like the song, but then I'm a fan of everybody in the song, so
right,
I'm
so you
biased
can't.
as fuck.
Right, that's what I say.
Yeah, I'm super
you can't
biased.
not like that.
Yes. Hit Me Up by Omar, Apollo, Dominic, Fike, and Kenny Beats. 3 different people. It was nice. It was a nice song. I don't really know how to explain that to y'all. It just was a good song. Hit Me Up. Not Hit Me Up personally, but that's the name of the song. Lola by Iggy Azalea.
You actually put that on there?
It's a new song. Yeah, that's my
Look, you see my face? Okay.
Whoa, Lil Baby.
Now I have heard that. It sounds like Lil Baby.
He stay in his lane.
Yeah.
Yes.
His lane, he know his lane. That's what I appreciate about Lil Baby is that
he don't be out here trying to do.
He don't try to venture to the left. Mm-hmm. He stay right where he at, and I'm all right with that. I'm good with that.
Slow Down, Skip Marley featuring H.E.R. Can I tell you, everybody and their mama sent me this song? Yeah, Skip Marley.
I don't know this. I don't know Skip. Which child is he?
I don't know. He might be a Lauren child. I don't know. He young.
He might be a Lauren child.
He might be a Lauren child. But everybody and their mama sent me that song. I like it, y'all. Okay, I get it. I like it. I like Skip Marley and H.E.R. together. It works. So, yes. Touch and Go, Tinashe, featuring Black. I don't know.
6 Lack?
It don't matter as long as they say that on his checks. It was a decent song, but it's Tinashe. Again. Yeah.
What we talking about Tinashe?
And last but not least for the singles, Shibuya-Free Nationals featuring
Anything
Sid.
they do is okay.
Yeah, you know how I feel about Sid, and you know how I feel about Free Nationals. That concludes your singles. Your album reviews. World War Joy, ... Push My Luck by the Chainsmokers. It's an EP. It's about 6 songs. It was solid.
Well, you know the Chainsmokers, they have a formula.
Solid.
And as long as they stick to their formula,
and they did.
They don't.
Yes.
They won't do nothing wrong.
Yeah. So if you're a Chainsmokers fan, even if you like pop music, that's a good one. Doja Cat, Hot Pink. That's my nigga right there. Oh, I'm sorry. Doja Cat is not my nigga. Cyber Sex, Won't Bite featuring Smino. Rules, which has the Sarah Smile by Hall & Oates sample in it. Say So has a pop feel. And then we've already told you about the other songs that we like.
Yeah.
Go listen. Go listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. Go listen.
I hate you for listening, Linda. Listen.
Go listen. I took one for the team and listened to Jacquees. It was for the team. I did it for the team.
I love
I'm not going to harass my ears no more for 2019.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you that. It is a hood love song album. I found it interesting that Dreezy was not on the album because at the time he was recording the album, they was together. They not together no more, but that's neither here nor there. He got a song with T.I. on it called King. It's bop-ish. Because you know that's how he say me. That's how we saying. And the song is really
I'm just going to look down the whole time you're talking.
Featuring T.K. Kravitz, who I thought fell off the earth after he made Oceans. But apparently He know where he's at.
I'm not looking.
Even Superstar with Summer Walker, and y'all know I like Summer Walker, even though I took my stand back. It was bad. The song was not good. Dave East Survival, shit. That's a New York album right there. I like that album.
I haven't, everybody always talks about, I don't like New York hip hop like I used to.
I like it.
I grew up on it. That was all I ever heard, and then I moved here.
I'm still very much
so
New York hip-hop. So the album is it's a kind of coming to age album. He has Night Shift with Lil Baby. That song was a motherfucking hit. I promise you.
With Lil Baby?
Yes.
Not Da Baby.
No, Lil Baby.
Okay.
Night Shift with Lil Baby, you're gonna hear it probably December and January. That song's good. Mama Made It, which has a mint condition, You Send Me Swinging sample in it. 17, On My Way to School. OG featuring Rick Ross and The Dream. That's also a good song. And I don't even like Rick Ross like that. What's going on with Fabulous, which is also a sample. You remember that song? That you don't know what's going on. Yeah, he sampled that too. And he has a Nipsey tribute featuring Snoop called The Marathon Continues. There's about 20 songs on there, so there's songs I didn't name, but it's a solid ass album. If you like New York hip hop, you're gonna like Dave East's album. Last but not least, Michael W. asked me to check out Michael Kiwanuka. Yeah, I got it right. And his album is called Kiwanuka, which is his last name.
Okay.
Wow, I was impressed for somebody I had never ever heard of. His album has a very 70s vibe, funky guitar riffs, like Jimi Hendrix type guitar riffs.
Okay.
You Ain't the Problem is the first one I heard. It starts off very Afrocentric, but when he starts singing, it's very old school 70s, like early 70s, not later 70s.
Okay.
Rolling has the Hendrix-like guitars I was talking about. He has a song called Piano Joint. It's basically a cappella outside of him and the piano.
Okay.
It's good. I was super surprised. And thank you for telling me about it, Michael W. And that's it, I'm tired. Tory Lanez put out Chicks Take 5. I couldn't listen to it because I was tired. Emotional Oranges put out Juice 2. I couldn't listen to it because I was tired. It's just too much music for me to listen to. So I just took a break.
Okay.
What else I got? Oh, that's gonna be our next show, but we'll talk about that later. Rihanna, it's November. Where's my album? Don't think I ain't paid attention.
She said December. I thought she said December.
She did say December, but it's less than a month away, and I'm nervous. Okay, I'm nervous.
If you're a fan,
I'm stressed.
She said December.
I'm a fan, but I'm stressed out.
She said December.
She better come on my
She
album.
said
Not
December.
playing with her.
She said
come
December.
on my album one.
December.
All right.
I heard you, Rihanna. December.
J. Cole is coming next year.
Oh, the fall off.
Yes. Kid Cudi is coming with an album.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna talk about that. I'm gonna move on from that. Happy birthday to Eve, Diddy, and Omarion, aka Unbothered.
I got so much to say
Big
about
Unbothered.
that.
Unpopular opinion.
Stop.
Go ahead.
There was a song you posted that you didn't talk about.
What? I think talk about everything.
Deontay Hitchcock.
Oh, I like that song. With who? Black. Again.
Well,
6 Black.
When I get to my part.
It's your turn.
Well, I saw him perform.
When?
He opens for Jadena.
Oh, Jadena that you saw here in Atlanta.
Yes. Jadena.
Okay. Without the S? Jadena's?
Without the S. No S's.
Okay. Tell us about Jadena.
Okay, first, let me tell you. I missed the first opening act. Sorry. It's late getting there. But I did see Deontay Hitchcock. He is from Atlanta. I like Deontay. He's a cute little thing. And when I say little, he's about 5 feet tall. He's little.
No.
But he can rap. Like, he has a song called Round and Round We Go. And if you have ever seen this video, because my sister had never seen the video. I don't know if I showed you the video where it's a The Side Nigga song.
Mm-hmm.
That's Deontay Hitchcock.
Really?
Yeah, he did The Side Nigga song. So, but he performed one of his new songs. It wasn't the one he did with
Six Lack.
Six Lack.
Sorry, Black.
Sorry, Black. But he did. It was some song, and it was like he was like, "I'm gonna say shut the fuck up," and he was like, "I want y'all to say in the crowd, I got money now." So it was like, "Shut the fuck up, I got money now." Like, so it was like he you know, when you open up for another act, you get like a really short set. So his set was probably like 20 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
But he, you know, for that 20 minutes, he put out so much energy.
Okay.
And it was so funny because when he came on, he was like, "My name is Deontay." And then he was like, "Everybody say hi, Deontay." And everyone was like, "Hi, Deontay." And so when he left the stage, he was like, "Thank y'all for the energy, blah, blah, blah." Everybody say, "Bye, Deontay." "Bye, Deontay."
You gotta say it like that.
Yeah, and it was funny because everybody said it just like that. Like, he was like a little kid and we were saying, "Hey, bye." And so, like, when I was leaving the venue and I saw him outside, I wanted to be like, "Bye, Deontay." But I was like, no, I'm not going to do it. But,
Did she know me?
but it was kind of, you know, it was funny. But if, you know, y'all should listen to his music. His music is really good. Support, look, for me, support the locals.
Yeah.
He is from the south side of Atlanta.
Support short
So,
the baby.
I mean,
Deontay.
and the thing is that Deontay is super duper cute. Cutie pie. Very short, very small, but
support the short man.
you know,
Always.
he's a cute
Support him.
guy.
Damn.
Now I'm tum tum. To the headliner. Let me say this. I had already liked Jadena. He was all right with me. I had already thought that Jadena was an attractive man.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna up that now, cause he is not attractive. He's hella fine. So we gonna go out of the realm of the screen. He's hella fine. Hella fine.
All right.
First of all, he put on like 18 shows. And when I say that he put on 18 shows, so like he comes out on stage and like one of the first songs he does is Tribe.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's my tribe. Well, because he wanted to identify with his tribe, he just jumps into the audience.
Oh.
And so it's just singing to everybody to death is Tribe. Okay. Well, all right, Jadena, we just gonna mingle with the peoples. So, you know, he goes through all of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he pretty much did the whole damn album.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, you know, he did some dancing. He gave us some lessons, and you know, taught us some things along the way. Okay. So you know, it was all good. You know, he didn't get a lap dance. Well, I don't know if that's a lap dance. Anyway, the people was on the stage. That's all I'm gonna say. The people was on the stage because it was a couple of people, so it wasn't just like one or two. It was a couple people. But anyway, so you know, he got to Classic Man. You think, you know, he Classic Man. That's it. It's a wrap.
Yes.
And
that's the signature song.
Yeah, that's the signature song. So
yeah.
He disappears, and then to make you laugh, I was standing behind my sister, and everything happened in slow motion. People thought when he had done Classic Man that was it, so people left. And I was like, what they don't know about encores? Like, why would you leave? Like, me and my sister always said, why would you leave? So, it all happened in slow motion. I could hear him rapping. Like, I could hear him rapping, but nobody could see him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked to my left, and he was standing about 2 feet away from me. Walking through the crowd, and I tried to grab my sister to get her to look, but everything happened in slow motion, so it was like it was very much in slow motion. By that time, he had took his shirt off, and then he had got to the stage, and he had put a guitar across his body and started to play, and then that's when I fell in love with Jadena. He's new boo, just so everybody's. I'm ready to fight. Let's go. We all can do it. Royal Rumble style. I do not care. He's amazingly talented because first of all, I didn't know he could play 5,000 instruments. That's one. And then like he just gives you it's funny because I feel like you know how you see some artists and they feed off the energy of the crowd. Mm-hmm. I feel like he gave us all the energy. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's usually different because usually people feed off of how the crowd responds to them. But it was like he was giving us, like if we were tired, he was the one pushing us. But he the one that was on stage sweating for hours. But he gives so much energy. It's abso-fucking-lutely ridiculous. Like if you have the opportunity to see Jadena in concert, it will make your life better. Just spend the money. Okay. Do it. All right. Skip lunch for 2 weeks or whatever. Make a sandwich, do something. But make sure you see him. I mean, I don't think he's got too many more dates left on the tour, but it was phenomenal. I think I would have been pissed if I didn't go. Like if I was like, I'm an old lady, I'm tired. If I didn't go, I would have been pissed at myself. I would have been mad at the world. I would have threw things. It wouldn't have been right. So I'm glad that I went. If you can go, please go. Get you some of that 85 to Africa. You need it in your spirit. Hold on. Yes, you need it in your spirit. Get it all up in her. Okay.
Oh, shoot. I forgot. I went out to City Winery last night. And Daughters of Legacy.
Oh, you saw Keisha then.
So Keisha, Aisha, Robin, and I'm missing a name, and I apologize to them because I just don't even remember right now. But they were awesome. So in case y'all don't know, Keisha is Millie Jackson's daughter. Aisha is Betty Wright's daughter. Robin is Ray Charles' daughter. And Isaac Hayes' daughter's name is escaping me. Heather Hayes.
Heather.
Yes, Heather. Sorry, Heather. And I loved her. I really did. I loved her. They were awesome.
I don't know why I've never gone and seen them.
I think they have one more show. It ain't today. But right. They have one more show here in Atlanta, and then they're gonna be touring like on the road.
Okay.
So if you guys get a chance to see them, go see them. Keisha kind of runs the show. And Keisha herself is dynamic. But I posted some of it on the podcast feed. It should still be. No, by the time Thursday be there, it ain't gonna be up there. Maybe I'll post it again. But yeah, solid show. And there's a gang of people coming to City Winery in December that I want to see, like a Keith Washington and a Dwelle and Anthony David. And
Who? Anthony David and who? Is he just him by himself? Because I love him.
I think he is by himself. But I feel like he's being a band. I don't think this is him. It's not another artist.
Okay.
And someone else is coming. I want to tell you Snow Legger, but don't make me lie to you. And I ran into Algebra again, which I always do.
She was in the audience?
Yes, she was.
Love Algebra.
I always run into her. Anytime I go somewhere, I'm running into her. And that is it. That's your concert update.
Yeah.
I'm not standing for anybody. I would stand for Keisha, but I've been standing for her all my life.
Keisha
Jackson. Never. What?
That's why.
I said cheated.
That's why I said it, because I knew you wasn't talking about Keisha Cole. Yeah. But I had to say it. Keisha Cole.
No,
Okay, so I do have a stand this week.
Okay, before you stand, wait.
Okay.
And it's not an unpopular opinion, but can I tell you that I find it very funny that Drake got booed off the stage. And it's Tyler.
But I was like, who would? I didn't know. I was confused because I was like, were they expecting somebody else?
They were expecting Frank Ocean.
Because I was like,
Yes, they were big mad. And of all the times I've seen Drake, I have never seen Drake get booed. And it's, when I tell you it got to be a humbling experience.
But his Instagram post about it was hella funny.
Oh yes.
It was hella funny. I mean, he got a good. You gotta have a sense of humor about it.
And then Tyler changed his Twitter embarrassed by my friends.
I saw that. I love Tyler though.
You gotta know your audience.
Yeah, you gotta know your audience.
Okay, go ahead. You can stand.
Okay, so this is a stand and a story. So the other night I was with my sister and I was with Maurice, and I was like, you know how you like hear a song and a song reminds you of somebody, or you can give someone a song. Mm-hmm. Like so. I was like, oh, I got a song for Daryl. And it was like, why can't I think of the goddamn song now? But I was like, it's by the Bonfyre.
Okay.
That's what I said.
It's not automatic, is it?
No, it's not automatic.
Okay.
It's the one she got with 6.
You say a lot of things.
Yeah.
You say a lot of things. Yeah.
So
yeah,
perfect time for him.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I was like, you say a lot of things. I said it's by the Bonfyre. Mm-hmm. So my sister was like, okay. And then Maurice was like, the Bonfyre. I was like, yeah, she on tour with Fantasia, blah 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 blah. I'm saying all the stuff about the Bonfyre. Mm-hmm. So he's like, okay. So then he played Donna Summer in the car, and I was like, can you look up the Bonfyre? He was like, Bonfyre. And I was like, no, you gotta say the Bonfyre. It's not
gonna get an actual bonfire.
It's not
flames.
So now this is not my call. But I'm trying to get you to play the Bonfyre. So he finally plays the Bonfyre. You say a lot of things. Here come my sister. She sound like all the rest of the girls. What? Summer Walker, Janae Aika. She said, what was the other girl's name that she said? They all sound the same. She sounds just like them. Mm-hmm. And I said, well, this is the more popular song, and maybe it's because she sound like everybody else. I said, but Automatic is a better song.
It is.
So then they were like, Automatic, and I was like, play Automatic by the Bump. So then here I am in the car. He holding his phone. Now hold your phone up over here. In the driver's seat. Me. Play that one. I'm reaching all across. That right here, we're going to push this one. So I would like for the Bonfyre to know that I pulled out the rallying cry for her this week. Because you know Maurice don't like white people. And so...
People be surprised. I did that with Mike. He didn't know she was white.
Yeah, I was like,
she's white.
Yeah, I was like, white. she's like...
With blonde hair.
She's a white. She's a real
blonde
white.
Hair.
Yes, with blonde hair. So, you know, I was pushing the Bonfyre the whole weekend. So now every time I say her name, Nisha start laughing hysterically. Because she'd be like, you love the Bonfyre. I don't know why. She was like, she said... I feel like you're pushing her on us, Tamara, like Tinashe. And so I was like,
friends do not let other friends push Tinashe.
And I was like, well,
don't do it.
I am. So this week I stand for the Bonfyre. She is my stand this week.
You know I stood for her like months ago.
I know, but today,
finally we agree on something to stand for.
It's
our first stand together.
Yes. So.
It just took 100 episodes.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, today's topic is wrong ass lyrics.
We all have sung them.
Yeah.
We don't never know the. Do you know some rap lyrics? I don't know. I mean, shit. I didn't know what the Migos was saying for a long damn time.
I still don't know what they're saying. So this came about because I was on one of the social media sites. I don't remember which one. And you know, they was asking Lloyd, is it 5-2 or 5-2? When he was singing.
He said it's what you want. He will not correct him. And it is 5-2, not 5-2.
Yeah, I don't know what our height would have anything to do with it. Anyway, and then they were talking about Ja Rule and Jennifer Lopez song when she says, "Are you Ellie?" And people thought she was saying, "Are you ready?"
No, yes, lots of people thought she was saying, Are you ready?
No, are you Ellie? Ja Rule. Okay, so that's where the topic came from. So
I just got another one that people don't know too, that I know what they are saying.
I'm gonna tell you some of mine, and these is when I was young. So don't y'all judge me now. I was younger when I was singing some of these songs. The first one is.
Oh Jesus, I am so afraid.
Sweet dreams are made of cheese.
Ah!
Who am I to disagree? That was it. This is the cheese part, which I found out it's not. It's of these, but I didn't know what of the. I mean, I was young.
I grew up with white people, so I knew the words to that.
Of cheese, they were made of cheese. Okay,
Sweet
what you
dreams
got?
are made of cheese. Well, one that is very popular that nobody knows is the lifestyle song with
lifestyle. I still don't know the words.
But the people don't know the part that
spaghetti.
He does not say spaghetti.
Yes, he do.
He does not.
What he say?
He's saying we came up a lot. He said it's the beginning is what he's saying.
What he say?
At the end it's the beginning, not spaghetti.
It's not spaghetti, man.
Y'all be giving Thugger a bad name.
I was dancing queen. I'm gonna tell you what I thought they said. See that girl? Okay. Watch her scream. She is the dancing queen. So the actual lyrics is see that girl, watch that scene. I never would have said scene. Dig in the dancing queen. I didn't know it was dig in the dancing queen. I grew up
around a lot of white people.
I grew up on 62nd and Laughing in the hood, and I was not supposed to be listening to albums. So
yeah, that was yeah.
Okay, what else you got?
These were minor when I was an influential early 20s song. There was a song. I'm gonna date myself when I say this because a lot of people don't know this song. But a lot of people don't know who Grand Poobah is. Grand Poobah used to be in Brand Nubian, but Grand Poobah had his own music. He had a song with Mary J. Blige. Yeah. And the song, the lyric that I thought it was
I'm waiting.
Do what you did on the 9th degree with me. So those were the words that I thought. When in reality, he was saying, do what you did on the night you creeped with me. Now, I'm not going to explain where the 9th degree came from because that makes the story even stupider. But, yeah, I didn't understand what Grand Poobah was saying, unfortunately. My sister corrected me in front of my then boyfriend, and they both laughed me out of the house. So that's why I'll never forget that.
All right, my second to last one is, you remember the Uncle Cracker song, "Give me the Beach Boys in my soul, wanna get lost in rocket, rolling." It's not really his song. Okay, I understand that, but I said give me the Beach Boys because I cannot understand why we was giving the Beat Boys, but it really is Beat Boys. But I said the Beach Boys because he was white and the Beach Boys was white, and I thought that the Beach Boys was gonna free his soul.
It was,
and so
listen. Give me the
Beach Boys.
No, Beat.
Beach
the
Boys.
Beach Boys.
The white boys. White boys beget other white boys. So give me the Beach Boys, okay, and free my soul, because the Beach Boys would free some people.
Give me the Beach Boys to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Girl, give me the damn Beach Boys.
I like the Beach Boys.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the Mary J. Blige one. What's the name of the song? Is it I'm the Only One? Okay, I'm the Only One You Need.
I'm the only one. I'm the only one.
I'm the Only One by Mary J. Blige.
You ever knew.
So she says, in my world, she says, don't be a fool like your daddy if you wanna be happy.
And what's the actual lyrics?
Don't be a fool like you have me.
There you go.
If you wanna be happy.
Yeah.
So
you need that man daddy.
I still feel like he ain't shit like his daddy.
No.
So
daddy
I still sing about the daddy.
Okay. This is my last one.
Okay.
Africa song Toto. So remember
Toto song Africa?
I said it backwards, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
You know the hell I mean. It's been a long day. Okay. Who made that? Was it Zoe and Fonte? So they did.
They did it
right.
We Like the 80s.
Yes, they did. We Like the 80s. I have it, and look. All this time I've been listening to it and never put two together. It wasn't until I listened to that where I realized they were not saying I left my brains down to Africa. It said I blessed the rains. I never knew. I've been singing. I mean, loud. You ever been loud and wrong? Oh, I was so loud and so wrong. I left my brains down in there. I thought that they had left their brains down there because that's where their mind was at. They had mentally left their mind. Okay. I'm done.
And the things you never had. Ooh. Yeah. Girl. Okay. So these are of my sister. These are of my sister. Now,
yes.
Live and Learn by Joe Public came out when my sister was a very young child. So this lyric
thinking about this
is ridiculous. So the song goes, you got to live and learn. You got to live and learn.
And then what?
Before your bridges burn.
But that's not what she thought it was.
But that's not what she thought it was. My sister thought it was. We still dance. We still gonna dance.
That's even funnier that we gonna dance.
Before you breed your sperm. You got to live and learn.
Which is a lesson to all you baby daddies out there. Before you breed your sperm, please.
Everybody over here.
Oh,
everybody over there.
Before you breed your sperm.
Oh, Lord.
Please go forth and live in life.
My side has been hurting
Jesus.
all day because of that one leg. That one right there. Ooh, Jesus. That was enough to take me all the way the hell out. All the way the hell out. Take me all the way the hell out. Last time I talked about The Masked Singer.
Yes.
But there's another music-based TV show that if you're not watching,
you slide all this TV into this show.
But they're music-based.
Okay, I'm listening.
The hip-hop songs that shook America. Have you seen it?
Not yet, but it's on my radar to watch.
When I tell you, I watched next week is the season finale.
Okay.
So there's 6 episodes, so that's it for it.
Mm-hmm.
The first episode was Jesus Walks. By Kanye West. Second episode was All Right by Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Third one was Rock Box by Run DMC.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth episode was Elevators
Outkast
by Outkast. And the 5th episode was The Bridge by MC Shan and Marley Marl.
Okay.
So I watched Elevators and The Bridge this weekend. Of course, when I watched Elevators, it just made me love Outkast all over again. But that's, neither here nor there. But when I tell you that The Bridge episode took me all the way back, I always date myself. The first record that I bought was a Boogie Down Productions record.
BDP.
Yes, but I bought it because of The Bridge Is Over, which wouldn't have existed
without
the bridge.
Right.
And the thing was that I knew The Bridge very well. The Bridge. The Bridge. I loved I loved Marley Marl and MC Shan. Like, I loved them when I was a kid. So, just like to see how it all went down and how the episode was called The Bridge, and it was about how that song really set the standard for rap battles in hip hop.
Absolutely.
And it really, I mean, they had rap battles prior to that where you had different MCs from different neighborhoods and they would go back and forth and they would be on the tapes, but like actually on wax, where it stayed on wax.
Mm-hmm.
And that was where it was. The Bridge really kind of signified something that was different. Mm-hmm. And it was, it was good to see Marley Marl. It was good to see MC Shan. MC Shan actually lived in Douglasville with his kids and grandkids. My God. He looking like somebody's grandfather on the episode.
I'm feeling old because you told me he got
yes. So, You know, and if you ever watch an episode, first of all, I would like to thank Questlove because him and Black Thought executive produced the show, and so they are on every episode.
Okay.
So you get to see them, but then they talk about people, you know, that may have been a part of when it was happening. So, like, for example, because the bridge was about Queensbridge Project, so Nas was on there.
Yeah.
Like, LL Cool J has worked with Marley Marl. He's from Queens, so he was on there. So it was you had KRS-One's brother, Kenny Parker, was on there. So it was, you know, Said G from Ultramagnetic MCs, because he produced The Bridge Is Over. So he was on there. So it was like you get to see a lot of old faces and hear, you know, like, I'm going to get sad. This was what I loved about Combat Jack's podcast so much, because it was stories, old stories that people didn't know. Stuff that behind the scenes that was going on. So it kind of gives you that feel. It's kind of like, I can't say it's like Unsung, because Unsung has the same kind of formula. We made money, we lost it, now we touring again. But it's like if we had something for hip hop.
Do you think, and I don't know if you listened or not, but do you think that Drink Champs is a little bit like that?
I can never listen to Drink Champs because they get so drunk and there's so many people talking that I can't. I promise you, I have tried a million times. I have never finished one episode of Drink Champs, just because by the time to me, I feel like when they really get to the meat of it, everybody is wasted. And it's, you know.
Well, some people pace themselves a certain episode. Like, I've seen the whole David Banner episode, but that was for lust purposes. But I've seen a couple of Drink Champ episodes, and they talk a lot a bit about the past and things that were going on behind the scenes that people didn't know about. That's on my radar to watch. And if I don't have nothing to do Sunday, please God, I would like to stay in the house. I'll try and watch it and like binge watch it on Sunday.
Yeah, because the final episode is Queen Latifah, Ladies First. She's the last one. Yes. So I mean, and this thing is that it's, you know, it's hip hop songs that shook America, and I'm just thinking about what other songs are like that. Like, what other hip hop songs shook America? I mean,
NWA, Fuck the Police.
That's to me, that's more the group than the song. Like, that's the...
No, I think the song Fuck the Police.
Well, no, I think the song, but I think that NWA, before they even got to Fuck the Police, had already made an impact as a group. Yeah. Just like I feel like the 2 Live Crew, even before they were banned in the USA, they had already made an impact as a group.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
So you see what I'm saying? So I feel like versus the actual song. Because like they weren't going to talk about Kanye West ass, but they could talk about Jesus Walks. Because there have been, because what Kanye did with Jesus Walks was you have Christian rappers and then you have secular rappers.
Right.
And it was like he put Jesus in a secular song.
Right.
And the world lost their damn mind. They didn't know what to do with that. Mm-hmm. So, and I mean, not like Hammer didn't do We Pray. Yeah, he did. But Hammer's background was from the church originally.
I mean, so was Kanye's, but it was kept under wraps, basically.
So, you know, it's kind of, I feel like anybody who's a lover of hip hop, you will enjoy like every episode, because I watch every episode with a stupid grin on my face, like the whole time. Like, and I look stupid. So like when I finished the Elevators episode, my sister heard me go, and she was like, why did you do that? And I was like, I just love Outkast. I just love them so much. Like, it was, you know, it was one of those.
High on the episode.
Yeah, I was high on the episode.
All right, we gotta wrap this up. My leg falling asleep. Oh, sexual behavior in the ghetto. You're not feeling sexy?
I ain't have none. So
we might have to cancel sexual behavior in the ghetto
until I get some. I mean.
All right. Oh, hey. Whatever happened to?
Who this week?
Nicole Wray.
You been watching BET, ain't you?
I did, but let me tell you, Nicole Wray was on my list last week. And then I watched BET. I was like, oh, this just fits so perfectly for me.
Girl, when she sang the Dame Dash and she did that, if I was your girlfriend, that was my shit. I don't know why that wasn't a more popular song.
It just was not. I don't think it was well written.
Oh, I love that song.
I don't think it was well written. I like the song, but I don't think it was well
I think people wasn't ready for the hi-hat.
They was ready. It was the song. So Nicole Wray, Virginia's own Nicole Wray. She was born in California, but we don't hold that against her. She was raised in Virginia. You know Nicole Wray from Missy Elliott's "Make It Hot," "All in My Grill," blah blah blah. So she was signed at age 17. What else? Jesus Christ. So the first, if you watch the BET thing, you already saw this. But anyway, the first half of her career that she spent with Missy and that whole thing, she said that the reason why it fell apart was because, what is Timbaland's thing? What was the name of it? It wasn't Island. What was the name of their label? With Aaliyah and Timbaland and Missy.
Oh God! Shit.
Okay, we'll figure that out.
I know. I was like, why you asking me? Because I was thinking Goldmine, but that's Missy's by herself.
So long story short, she was, she's like Missy was like a sister to her and blah blah blah. But then they started signing other artists, and she couldn't devote the time to Nicole that Nicole wanted, and so that kind of fell apart. And then she became the first lady of Rockefeller. And then right after she became the first lady of Rockefeller, what happened? Rockefeller broke up.
Was she the first? What happened to T.R. Marie?
T.R. Marie was not the first. She said she was the first. She got signed literally right before
T.R. Marie and Rihanna.
Yes.
Damn, I didn't know she got signed before them.
She got signed.
You would never know.
And her album never came out. That's why you wouldn't know. She signed and then was working on whatever she was working on, and Dame and Jay split.
And then she was just on Dame's label.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then Dame gave her the suggestion to go work with the Black Keys, and y'all should know who the Black Keys are. They're some cool ass white boys.
But have you ever heard the hip hop album that the Black Keys did?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's one of my favorite things in the goddamn world.
So now she's a mother. She put out an album in 2016 under the name Lady Ray. And what's the name of that album? Queen Alone. But she's doing fine. She look good. She look blessed. She look good. She look blessed. So that's Nicole Wray. And next week I'm gonna find somebody else to talk about. But I wanted to tell Tam because I wanted to see her expression when I told her what we're talking about next week. In tradition of everything that's been coming out and people not really wanting to be in the industry no more and people telling us that it's their last album, we're going to talk about artist retirement next week. What artists should retire, what artists should not retire, and who we ready to see go.
I got a long ass list of people that need to go.
Just the retirees.
There's a bunch of niggas whose names start with Lou.
And that's all we have for today. Thank you for watching. Next week is going to be a doozy. I did not tell you guys that this is episode 50 because I don't feel like I started that, but I'm going to put it in the thing. But nonetheless, 50 episodes. Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it.
That's a lot.
For our ups and our downs. I can't believe we've done 50 episodes.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And mind you, some episodes that's missing. I think we got 2 episodes that were like missing. We should be like on 52. But anyway, we'll see you guys next week. Say bye, Tam.